Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Hi, James. How are you today? Oh, I got an echo. That's my phone.
That's because you got your phone
Sorry.
on.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to say this is weird, like having me at home and you guys like so far away.
It is very weird, but you know what? It's a fun experience. We're loving it.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys always like so if you guys didn't know, Bob and Kiya are in Florida and I'm at home. You're in Colorado. So I'm giving Bob and Kiya a daddy-daughter day. Hey, Justin, what's up?
One singular daddy-daughter day.
Yeah.
One singular daddy-daughter day.
One daddy-daughter day. Hi, Tiffany. Happy Sunday. So we're going to talk about their travel experience yesterday, how things are going, where you're at, and all of that cool stuff we're going to do.
Is this like an interview for us?
For the next couple of days. I don't know. I might jump into like interview skills.
Yeah, interview
Kelly.
Woo.
So, Bob,
how's
your day?
A popsicle or something?
I might need a popsicle. I could use your glasses. So, Bob.
Well, we do have those liquor popsicles in the freezer.
Pops.
The vodka.
We do have vodka pops. But I had 2 Cosmos last night, and I woke up with a headache this morning.
Oh, you're lightweight. You're such a lightweight.
I am the total lightweight, yeah.
I know.
But they were good Cosmos. So go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we are on our daddy-daughter trip, which was going to be a three-night trip without Kelly. But then when Boo Bash showed up and we got tickets, somebody's FOMO kicked in.
I'll admit it. I have really bad FOMO, and I'm sorry about that.
And so we decided to graciously invite her to come with us later. Yeah. She's flying in tomorrow afternoon.
Poor thing has FOMO for the FOMO.
Yeah, it's that bad, really. She's so afraid of FOMO, she's got FOMO.
I don't like the FOMO.
I know, but it's just, but that's what makes her lovable and sweet. And that's kind of what makes us roll our eyes a lot too. But anyway.
I was going to say hi to Mike. Thanks for popping in before the game starts.
Oh,
I'm glad that you're out having fun. Hopefully it's not too hot.
Baseball game.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Kelly, the first redhead. How are you?
Yes. First redhead.
James said I come in second. This is second favorite redhead. I hope that's okay with you.
Thanks for the glasses compliment there, James. I kind of try to pick my eyewear to match my outfits.
You do. You actually match quite well today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hello, CJ's World of Color. How are you today? So, what's up? You guys, it's 12 o'clock here. Hi, Emma. How you doing? 2 o'clock there.
Yep.
Right. Are you having FOMO yet? Because you haven't even been anywhere but your room.
No, we're not at all. We actually aren't even planning on going to the parks. We have an Epcot park pass today.
Okay.
We're not even planning on going to the parks until it starts to cool off a little because it's pretty freaking hot out there.
So probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Because Epcot's open till 11. And
that's good.
And we just want to go eat and and wander the World Showcase.
Yep.
And maybe do a couple of rides, but we're not doing the park,
commando thing.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy our surroundings because I don't know how many of you people have been to Gran Destino because we are staying in the Gran Destino Tower this time because Kiya has never stayed here, believe it or not.
Hi, Jen and Mark.
As many times as we've come here, this is Kiya's first visit to Gran Destino.
First time I've stepped inside of the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close to it. She said she hadn't even been in the parking lot until now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
So
what are your first impressions of Gran Destino, Kiya?
It's colorful. I like colors. I love colors.
I like colors.
And it has lots of patterns and things, and the paintings are textural. I like touching the paintings.
Yeah.
Textural, yeah. She's like, it's funny because when we got out of the car and you're looking at it, when you and I first came here, we just went, whoa, this place is amazing. I go, how is it tight? Well,
typical Kiya.
And she goes, it's big. And I said, wow, we need to get you a book of adjectives so you can really.
You need to hang out with James Ryan more often.
Yeah, no joke. And
Get some better superlatives.
Right. And I said, I want to get your reaction when we walk in the door. What am I going to do? Am I going to like drop my face or something? And I'm like, so we walk in, of course, no reaction. It's just,
It's cool.
Cool. But then we go to the lower lobby, you know, where all the, where the Barcelona lounge is, and the doors going out towards the water, and the hallway that walks between the two, you know, the old lobby and the new lobby. And she's like, oh, now this is cool. She's like, I love this place. She goes, this is, and I was showing her where the lobby used to be. And she's like, man, this is, she goes, oh, wow, look at all the charging spots and blah, blah, blah. Typical techie person, you know.
Right.
First thing she notices is charging spots.
Well, it was cool.
I noticed that too. And Tiffany, excuse me, I'm going to answer your question here in just a little bit. I saw that you asked if we had gotten the DVC preview for Remy, so I'm going to answer that in a minute. Yeah, I noticed that too, that there's lots of charging ports and stuff there.
Yeah, in the room, it has no shortage of charging areas either, because it's like, man, this place is like a tech person's dream. You could charge, you know, the space shuttle here if you needed to.
Also, a very egotistical, friendly room. There are like 3 full-length mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
Egotistical friendly.
If you're narcissistic and you're into looking at yourself, this is your dream room. Tell you that.
Give me a thumbs up in the chat if any of you guys have ever stayed at the Gran Destino. Bob and I have stayed there 3 times. I've stayed there 3 times.
Yeah, I've only been here twice.
Okay, so this is your 3rd.
Well, this is my 3rd.
Because I was there with Dre once.
Right. So that's why I was kind of shocked that Kiya's never been here. But hey, you know, now's her chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Justin, did you like it when you stayed there? I love the Gran Destino, actually. I think it's kind of got that deluxe resort kind of feel, you know, to it. Yeah. Lots and lots of space to hang out. Oh, thank you, Jen. Yeah, Kiya has her own channel. She's only got 2 videos up, but they're hilarious.
Oh, well, we're kind of prejudiced, but yeah, I think they're funny too.
You know, parental prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Tiffany, it's a great place to stay. There's lots and lots of there's like so many restaurants.
Yeah.
At the Gran Destino.
Yeah. And they're like, I think they're all open now too.
I think so.
Dahlia Lounge.
No, because Toledo just opened, and that was the last one, right?
Yeah, because everything else, Rick's Cafe, Rick's Sports Bar, the Mercado, 3 Bridges, and I think there's one more, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, and Toledo, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all open now.
Jen says the bathroom door isn't very effective. Oh no.
You know, it's these barn doors.
Like as far as privacy goes.
It's fine.
Is that what I think I like it, you know, and it's got a lock on it, so you can lock it. So.
I had a bigger problem with our bathroom door at, where did we stay at Universal?
At Universal, yeah.
Sapphire Falls.
Yes.
It didn't lock, and it kept like, you know how those like barn doors in the bathroom that would like, you'd shut them and then it would kind of like slide open, like secretly, like slide open. So there was always a gap, like about this big.
And it would still open. It just, if you had to like hold it shut.
Well, we ended up having to put a washcloth in the back to like keep it shut. That was just the weirdest thing.
It was weird.
But these ones are pretty heavy duty.
No, these are heavy duty doors, and they do have a lock, so you can't be like jumped in on.
Is there a fart fan in there?
No.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Automatic fart fan.
Probably.
You know, the one that comes on when you walk in has the sensor.
Okay.
And if it stops, just wave your arm above your head. It's like a fart fan. That's like that.
Just bring your phone in and put on like music videos or something like that that are really loud. Yeah. Oh, you stayed with friends for a whole week. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would not be.
That's an interesting situation when you're staying with friends in a room and you have to do your business. And there's no noise. There's no noise buffer. You know what I mean?
Sort of a neat feature for date nights and selfies.
Yeah, right, James. The door at Sapphire Falls, it slowly creeps open. Yeah.
It creeps open.
That's funny.
It's creepy.
I'm the same way, Jen. Bob has no problem whatsoever
No, I don't have a problem
doing his bathroom business, but I'm a very private bathroom person.
Yeah. Fun story. When we first started dating, Kelly and I went to New Orleans, and she says, okay, when I have to go to the bathroom, you have to go to the lobby. And I went, like,
no.
Will.
Yeah, that's right. He was like, hell no, I'm not. I'm like, you have to, because I'm going to be plugged up for like the 3 days that we're there. And Bob's like, nope, you're going to have to learn to live with this because
this is a growth moment for you.
This is the way it is.
Growth.
It's a growth moment.
Growth moment.
Okay, where were we? Back on tabs.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let's get off the bathroom chat.
So anyway, we went to Kiya. We get down to the lower level, and we're walking between the old lobby and the new lobby. And Kiya's just going, "Oh, this is so cool!" And she's like, "The fountain." And we went to, we saw the what is it called, Panchitos? The gift shop and stuff. And then we got the text for our room was open, so we came upstairs. And when we got to the hallway, she just like, "Okay, this is like John, Moore with carpet." Kiya was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, but it was about the lights.
It was the light fixtures. They were orange and round, and you could touch them.
Oval size.
And they're textured.
Woo!
He's like, "Oh my God, I love the light fixtures. These are so
Did
cool."
you see the big giant like Walt and Mickey?
No.
Yeah.
Did
wall
you?
hanging?
Okay. Yeah.
It's super cool, isn't it?
Kind of hard to miss.
Yeah. If I could like put that in my suitcase and take it home, it would be hanging in our stairwell.
Totally. We'd have to make a bigger stairwell though.
We would.
How's
we
that?
would.
Huge.
So tell me about travel. We haven't really talked since yesterday. Tell me about travel day yesterday.
Okay. Well, we get to Denver Airport, right? And so we were gonna what?
First of all, we get to Denver Airport and everything goes as planned. And for security, we always get randomly checked. And we something gets pulled over, nothing.
Sailed right.
Ooh.
Completely smooth.
And I said, Kiya, I think it's your mom that's the genius.
It's my fault.
Yeah, because I haven't been picked in forever. And the last few times we've gone in, you and Kiya keep alternating who gets picked.
But there was no beeps. We didn't have to take anything out and go back through. We didn't have to get the dust. We did nothing.
Nothing. Just what sailed right through security.
That's cool.
Go on the train, do our A concourse thing, and then get back on the train and go to, the C concourse. And our gate's really close. I mean, it was supposed to be, the flight was delayed.
Yeah.
We were supposed to leave at 8:01. We actually left. Well, we were originally supposed to leave at 7:45.
Yeah.
But they cleared that plane so fast and got us boarded. It was like, whoa.
That's cool.
We were in the air by 8:30.
Oh, that's good.
Well, we pushed back at 8:15. Yeah. So
that's pretty good. Was the airport really crowded?
No, it was about half. It was it wasn't huge crowded. I've seen it worse since the pandemic.
It wasn't empty, but it wasn't full either.
James, you are so right about that.
We call it Kansas.
Yeah, it is basically in Kansas.
Yeah, we do call it Kansas. We say we're going to Kansas.
It's like Kansas adjacent.
Yes, very much so.
Big as Kansas.
So anyway, and then we go and we want to get something to eat, and this is one of the first magic moments we've had.
You've had several magic moments.
We've had two at least. Yeah. So
we've had a couple.
Yeah. So anyway, we went to Einstein Brothers, which is usually our go-to, to get something to eat. And it was so cool. I noticed they had bagel dogs in the cold case. So I had to get one of those for later. But I had the bagel dog, right? And so we go up to the order, and I guess this was a newbie person. And she asked me if I wanted it warmed up. I said no. So I ordered my usual go-to, the turkey bacon avocado thing wrap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
wrap.
Yeah. And then I ordered Kiya's, and she didn't know what it was because it wasn't on the main menu.
Yeah, it was the spinach, mushroom, and Swiss bagel.
Yeah. On a plain bagel instead of the honey wheat bagel. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So she finally gets our order down and she charges me, and I look at it and it was only $12. And I'm like, well, for 3 items, $12. And then I looked at the receipt and it didn't have my wrap on there.
Oh.
It just the bagel dog and the sandwich for Kiya. And I was like going, son of a beepity beep beep beep.
Biscuit eater.
Yeah. And it was like, and I looked, and the line was hecka long. It was like way down, and we waited for like 20 minutes just to get to the counter the first time.
And he was like, "I'll just go to McDonald's.
I'll just go to McDonald's and get something. It's all right. It's fine. No big deal." So we're sitting there waiting for him to, get our order ready and bring, and tell us it's ready and whatever. And yeah, I got my wrap.
You did?
Put it on the order slip, but she didn't charge me.
Oh, wow.
Well, I got me a free wrap. Yeah. Got the bagel dog, free the bagel dog, the wrap, and the sandwich, all for like $12.
Wow.
Like, woohoo!
Yeah. And then he was like, "Glad I don't have to go to McDonald's."
I was like, "Yay! I don't have to go to McDonald's now." So anyway, then it comes time to board the plane, and it didn't look like the plane was going to be full because there wasn't that many people sitting in the area or whatever, and there was only very few people in the A boarding group. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm. There was like probably 5 people in A1 through 15 or 30.
Yeah. So we were thinking, cool, we might not have to sit by anybody. That's awesome. Yay. But then we get on the plane, and it's like somebody let the barn door down.
Oh.
Let open, and it's like they just kept streaming in. And man, there was like groups, like families and stuff. And I'm like, there's like 50 people trying to sit together and stuff. And
bye, Mike.
If you've ever flown Southwest, that's going to be impossible. You're not going to be able to sit together because people sit where they want. But, it was like almost time for the plane to be fully loaded, and people came to the back, and then they went back to the front because they passed up seats that were empty, and the back filled up faster than the front did, which is kind of amazing. But anyway, I ended up getting somebody sitting next to me that had his wife sitting across the aisle from him. So they were like interacting. So I didn't have to interact with anybody. I'm happy.
Yeah. And like, I always get people that kick on my seat on the plane. Like, I guess you could count.
Inevitably, yeah.
But like, I always get people who like bang on my seat and like fling backwards. So I'm always kind of just like a little bit pissy on the plane. Like
just a little bit.
Right behind me was this like 5-year-old, 5, 6, 7 or something. And he was like completely calm.
Completely calm.
He only accidentally kicked my chair once in the 1.5 hour span.
That's nice.
Hard. It was just like a brush. And then the like people in front of us were like teenagers. So they were like,
yeah, they were just all like falling asleep as soon as the plane took off. They were just like,
so they were just so
we were
a rather pleasant.
Yeah, we were like in our own little bubble, in this row and seats and stuff. So it was like, and the flight attendants were so like chill, and they didn't even like because you know how they split up the serving areas on the plane.
Yeah,
the time he was serving our area, wasn't even asking people what they wanted. He just brought a tray of drinks and said, "You want Coke?" Blah blah blah. And people were
kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, I'll take that," And he's just, so he didn't even ask. He just
say bye to Mr. Mike real quick. He's to baseball. We'll try to get some of those pics for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to have characters out for pics or not, but we're going to find out. So yeah, that's really cool that they were just.
Well, the lady that was in the section ahead of us was taking orders and serving per order, but the guy that was doing ours was just like he brought out Coke, he brought out Diet Coke, he brought out just a tray of drinks and just asked you if you wanted it, and if you didn't.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We get that a lot, James. A lot.
Yep. Especially, flying to Orlando. That's
with the kiddos. Yeah. I mean, your plane's always going to have a lot of kids flying to Orlando, but inevitably we do get that family that, the mom is just like the no discipline kind of mom. Like, are you having fun kicking that seat in front of you?
Involved with their phones.
Yeah.
They don't even pay attention to what their kids are doing. But.
Exactly. Well, that's good that you guys had good experience on the plane.
Yeah. And the kids weren't.
No, they weren't heinous at all. It was like a really nice, mellow flight.
They were like a little bit rowdy at takeoff, and like there was just one kid like crying at the end of it. But obviously it was kind of a hard touchdown. It always is kind of like.
Well, it's like the ears start hurting because especially on little kids.
When we were taking off, I don't know what it was. All of the kids were like in symphony. Like
it's like every kid on the plane was like, ah!
It was like a roller coaster scream.
Actually, this is the first time I ever noticed, and there were other people that were like going, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh yeah. I heard clapping.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it was like weird. But
Oh, that is weird. Well, maybe it was their first trip or something like that.
maybe. And our captain was really cool. He got on the intercom and was always informing us about stuff because there was weather in the area, and he told us he was going to fly around it. He's like, we might have bumps for about 15 minutes because even though we're flying around it on the outskirts, it gets a little bumpy. And we're like, cool, And so, but the only downside to this flight was our Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Yeah. So we couldn't track it all.
So we couldn't track it, and I couldn't text you, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys in the chat that like to see where you're at when you're flying. We like to know like where we're at because we know time wise because it takes about 3.5 hours to fly from Denver to Orlando. And you're flying over these big cities because we fly at night a lot, the majority of the time, and we like to know what cities we're kind of flying over.
Yeah, and this was a different route because usually we fly over like Kansas and down that way, but this time we had to go because of the storms. We flew through Texas Panhandle and Oklahoma, and across Mississippi and Georgia.
Yeah,
we rented a car, James.
Yeah, we have been renting a car for like.
And we'll tell you about that story in a minute too.
Oh yeah.
There's a story for everything today.
There's a story for everything today.
There's never a dull moment.
Never a dull
when we're
moment.
together.
Anyway, so we get to Orlando, and he did touch down hard. This guy was like, he was hauling the mail. He
must have been a Navy pilot. They like to boom.
Hit hard, and he hit the deck hard too. Boom, and we're like, whoa.
Yeah, it was like, okay.
It's like hit the deck, put on the brakes. You almost fly into the cockpit.
Those are Navy pilots because they have to hit those decks and catch the wire.
You don't have much room for screwing up. So these guys really put them down hard. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we get here, we get to the airport, we go get our baggage, which was fine. It came out really fast. Really fast.
That's nice.
So that's the good news about flying. They're starting to get it sorted out because the last few trips we've had has been kind of nightmarish. Mm-hmm. But I would say it looks like it's starting to get sorted out and everything's starting to go back to way it goes. Yeah, tail hookers for sure, James.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we get up to I get, the notification, our room's ready, of course, because, whatever. We get in.
Well, you didn't tell people that you stayed at the airport hotel.
Stayed at the airport. We stayed at the Hyatt Airport. This is the third time that we've done this. Mm-hmm. And usually
you got in at like 1:30?
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning?
We got in the room like at 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, which is only midnight our time. So it's really not that big a deal.
It's not the worst we've had.
No. And so we go into our room and everything's great. The room's fine. Everything's good. This morning we get up and I'm checking my charges and I'm charged for parking.
Valet?
What?
For valet parking. I am charged for valet parking.
You're kidding.
And I'm like, oh,
Hi, Cindy.
Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
You're like, I didn't even have a car.
No. So
like, did they valet park the airplane and charge me for it?
Did. It was like the captain left the keys. You could see these big old keys with a little plane dangling from the keychain, so maybe that's what happened. It was like, no, that's not my plane. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go to the desk and the girl must have been new. So I just patience, you have patience.
Yep.
And I'm like,
patience goes a long way.
Guys, and I go, I didn't park. I flew in. She goes, well, you're charged for parking. I said, yeah, that's the point. I'm charged for parking.
Yeah.
And I flew in. So she's like, oh, okay. And I said, and I would like a receipt printed out that shows the parking taking off. Yeah. And that's when the problems hit. She was like, I need help. How do I do this? So you had to get somebody over there to help her.
It was like the manager or something. And she was just like helping her along,
But it all came out good. They took the parking off and everything. So that was
easy.
It was really easy. We just stayed calm. And then I asked Kiya, I said, hey, Kiya, you want to go to the Starbucks here at the airport? Or do you want to go to the one that's in Dr. Phillips?
Dr. Phillips is a city.
Yeah, just for people who don't know, we found a new route to get to Disney last time we came. We went through a city called Dr. Phillips, and there's the Apoca Vineland Road that you get, whatever. It's a road that you can get that takes you straight to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
And it's not that far, really. So anyway, and we stopped at the Starbucks that was at Dr. Phillips Road and Sand Lake Drive. Mm-hmm. And they were just awesome. They were so efficient. They had everything fast. There's a Publix right next door, so we could go get water.
So we went to Publix to get some smart water really quick, and then we mobile ordered in the Publix register place. And then we got to the Starbucks. We just like drove over to the parking lot.
Yeah, we mobile ordered from the Starbucks.
And then we got the mobile order and we got our drinks. And the lady goes, "Sorry, we're out of your ham and panini sandwiches. So you can pick anything else on the window just to replace it free of charge." And then when we get it
for the same price.
Well, yeah, for the same price, whatever. It's like a replacement thing. But
hi, Amy.
We pick our things. Moving on. We pick our things. They get them out all toasted and thing. And then the lady brings it out with 2 gift cards.
Yeah.
And she hands us 2 vouchers saying, "Your next one's on us." And
wow.
So, yeah, 2 $4 gift cards.
Yeah.
For them not having the paninis that we
wow.
Well as
and we got the food, because we just switched it out. We were like, okay, no biggie. We'll just walked over there and said, "Can we get this and this?" And they're like, "Sure." And they hit it, and then they hand us 2 gift cards, $4 each.
Our Starbucks at home doesn't do that.
Oh no.
They're just like, "Oh, sorry, we're out."
Yeah.
You're SOL, basically.
Just take it off, or whatever. And
wow.
So we were like, man, every time we've ordered food on this trip so far, we've got freebies.
Just keep ordering food and see if it continues.
Don't mention it, otherwise it's not going to happen. But I like to think that I did my good deed, and they gave us that because I did my good deed. Because there was this guy coming into Starbucks, and he was just leaving as we were coming in, and he had like this coaster full of drinks, like all 4 drinks filled, and he had like this bag of snacks, and Dad had already like moseyed on in, and so I was like, "Here, I'll hold the door for you because you look kind of in a situation here." So then he was like, "Oh, thank you."
Got instant karma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been to that Starbucks and Dr. Phillips twice now, and they've always been amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice when you can find a store that that they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like my new way to go to Disney from the airport is to go Sand Lake Drive through Dr. Phillips to the back side of Disney Springs. And it's like, you don't have to get on the freeway, nothing. It's usually never crowded. At least the last couple of times I've been there, there's been hardly any traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the workers are really fast too. They're like just
they're just very efficient. They just like get it done. And it's like, whoops, this is my favorite Starbucks in Florida right now.
Oh, cool, James. Thank you for telling us that. I'm gonna have to pop in to see Miss Kelly, your first favorite redhead, this evening.
Yeah, don't keep her up too late, James, because
I know. Yeah, I am flying out tomorrow morning. It's going to be a completely new experience for me. I'm flying out of actually the Colorado Springs airport, which is very small.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got 11 gates, but we had some United Airlines credits from last year that we had to cancel the flight to Canada that needed to be used up. So I booked a flight I have to go to from the Springs to Denver to Orlando tomorrow, but my flight's at 8 in the morning. So I have to be at the airport at like 6.
First class.
First class.
I know, I'm flying first class. So I'll have to film my first class with United Airlines experience.
Yeah, and you can tell them why you're flying first class. It's because we had United vouchers that we had to use.
We did, and then Bob was super nice. He's like, "Kelly, you might as well just upgrade to first class because it was like an extra $100 or something, wasn't it?"
That's all it cost. It would cost like $140 for you to fly.
$140 for me to fly. So he's like, "Just be bougie for a little bit, and do it." Sand Lake Road is where I got my COVID test. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was super easy, wasn't it, Cindy? Super easy.
So, and I was asking you, I don't want to get off the plane with a headache, though. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would be all about it.
Don't you worry about it, James. I'll get her liquored up when I see her.
That's true.
So
I was going to ask you, you guys went to Publix and to the Starbucks. How's the rest of Orlando doing with like the mask situation?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the mask situation. I've only been asked to put my mask on once, and that was when we get the rent car because they didn't have the board was not working. Because usually, we'll just say that Kelly and I are gold members, so when we go to rent from Hertz, we usually just have to look on the board, and it tells us where to find a car. the board wasn't working, so I had to walk in their little kiosk, and they're like, "Put your mask on, sir." I'm like,
Okay. Hi, Wayne. How are you?
so anyway, I did. They told me, what I already knew, is just go to the gold row and pick whatever we want. So, but as far as
so they still wanted you to wear your mask in the outdoor areas of the airport?
no, because I had to walk into their little room.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because there's that little gold office right there in the airport.
Got it.
Walk into just to get, because I couldn't. It wasn't on the board on the outside, so I had to actually ask them where to go. And I didn't get an email that said where to go.
Okay.
So anyway, that's the only place, because when we went to the Publix, no signs, nothing. You didn't have to wear a mask in there.
Okay.
Starbucks, you didn't have to wear a mask in there either. The only place we've had to wear a mask is indoors at Disney.
Okay. Hi, Jody.
And the airports, but the airports is federal, so that's.
Well, yeah, that's okay. All right, that's cool.
All outdoor areas, nothing. Yeah, it itches my beard too, dude. It looks kind of funny when it sticks out.
I know, because you look like you have like little like porcupines.
Little porcupine hairs coming out. Anyway, and James, to answer your question about the rent cars, I was not going to rent a car this time because the prices were so high, but I kept looking and looking and looking, and it went down to where I thought was a manageable level, and I decided to go ahead and rent a car. And previous times when we've rented cars, there were hardly any cars to choose from.
That's because we like always get in late too.
But we noticed the last time we got in late, there was more cars.
Yeah, but it's.
Oh, would you just let me finish my?
They were more than normal last time.
Because the thing was, they sold off all their cars during the pandemic, and then they started building them back up. Today, there wasn't an empty spot. There was like cars galore.
Yeah, hi Kurt. So that's cool. So you had a lot of cars to choose from this time.
Oh yeah, it was like mind-boggling. We're like.
It was like Candyland.
Yeah, I know.
It was like, which one do you want?
And actually, we picked one by color.
Yeah.
Because we thought, oh, this is cool.
This is a pretty color.
And then we got in it, and we're like, this is not very comfortable. And then I noticed it didn't have Apple CarPlay, which is like, that's one of the reasons I rent my cars is for Apple CarPlay.
Right.
Like, would you mind if we moved cars?
So we picked a Chevy Equinox that was just right behind the one we were in, and it had it, and we're like, that's it, golden. Yeah. And now she's like, well, I'm glad we switched.
Yeah. I mean, the color is really nice. It's a lot nicer than the color.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's good. I'm glad because we have been there. Well, we've landed late before and there were no cars whatsoever for us to choose from. So we'd have to go to the little office and, there's no cars. So what do we do? And then they say, oh, we'll go pick a car from this lane. And there's like one car, in the lane.
Yeah. And it didn't have keys.
Right.
Yeah. And they go, well, then go over to the president's, side. And then there's like one car in the president's circle. But, we've always ended up getting pretty good cars. Like last time we got that freaking Toyota Highlander, which was massive. And it was in the gold section, which it shouldn't have been. So,
yeah.
But, they had it there as their bad, not ours. And we took it. So for the same price.
That's cool.
Yeah, I kind of get a slow burn with that too. It's like, seriously, I'm not even close to you. What's your deal?
Yeah, it's like the time, well, this was months ago, and I think we've already talked about this, but when you were in your car coming into the Polynesian.
No, it was great. It was the Wilderness Lodge.
Wilderness Lodge, and the gate guard was 12 feet away.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even talk to you unless you had your mask on.
In the car.
It's like.
And I'm like, are you serious?
Like, really? Lighten up just a little bit,
Now it's even more like, what? Because all three of us are fully vaccinated, too.
Yeah. But, we don't make the rules for Disney.
No, and it's weird because, when we were on the elevators today, twice the elevator had stopped to pick up more people, and the door opened, and they're like, and I'm like, get in here.
Come on in. It's okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Justin, I was going to ask you this. Has Universal changed their mask policy at all? Or are they just, come as you are all the time? Because I was curious about that, if it was still just Disney. Because I hadn't heard anything about Universal, changing their policy to indoors like Disney had.
or in queues or in attractions.
Or in queues, yeah. Yeah. So does it seem like the hotel's really busy?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like, it depends on
Okay.
where you're at. You
Yeah.
know, when you go down to the lower level, yeah, there was a lot of people
Okay.
walking around and stuff. But, you know, this is the middle of the day. People are in parks.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. So Universal, it's still your choice. Okay.
So that's cool. And anyway, but, you know, this is park time for most people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Middle of the day. I think the middle of the day is probably one of the best times to hang out at your resort.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You know, because it's quieter. You can chill out, find a nice place to hang out. It's
Especially
cool,
here.
especially in the summer when it's freaking hotter than hell outside. You know, it's nice to go back to the resort and chill in the middle of the day, I think. So this is going to be a fun trip. Let's talk a little bit about what we have planned.
Well, first off, Kai and I don't plan anything.
Okay, yeah, and I was not allowed to make any kind of dining reservations because this is not my trip.
It was like when we were at the airport, or like a couple of days before we were at the airport, Dad went to me and he was like, you know, on Sunday we're gonna get as much chill as we can because Miss FOMO's coming to town after that.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says Miss FOMO.
There you
Miss
go.
FOMO 2021.
Miss FOMO forever. That's what this would be.
FOMO forever.
FOMO forever. And this is like, we're going to get our T-shirts made and we're going to be Big Thunder Mountain Buds, you know, because that's what Kiya says, because she asked me, what's your favorite ride now? And I said, probably Haunted Mansion. She goes, mine's Big Thunder because we're buds.
Oh, that's cute.
And I'm like, well, we need a shirt that says Big Thunder Buds.
Yeah. Big Thunder Buds. That sounds like some big pot shop here in Colorado.
It does sound like
we'll open up a pot shop. This is Big Thunder Buds.
Welcome to Colorado, Big Thunder Buds.
Oh, that's funny. So, non-planned plans?
Non-planned plans is we have Epcot today.
Yeah, and we're going to Spice Road Table.
Yeah, we're gonna Kiya's. That's our mission is Spice Road Table.
Yeah.
But you know, when we got out of the car and it was like hit with like we stepped into a 600-degree oven.
Yeah.
We decided to just kind of chill here for a while,
a little bit.
And then just go and do our, you know, mosey around the showcase and just get our dinner at Spice Road Table. That's the only thing that's on our agenda is Spice Road
for
Table.
Today. Yeah.
For today.
And am I correct? Spice Road Table is just walk up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they might have a walk-up wait list. I haven't checked.
Oh, you might want to look on the app. Yeah, they might have something there, you know, later. But yeah, because we looked on the reservations and they weren't listed.
I don't take reservations. No, and it's just small plates. So anyway,
yeah, that'll be. I'm interested to hear how you like it because we've never been there before.
There is a virtual walk-up list.
Yeah, because the only thing Kelly does not have FOMO about is exotic foods.
Yeah. It's Mediterranean food and whatever.
Well, I was just gonna say exotic foods like Indian, Mediterranean, Chinese. You know,
she's cool with Chinese.
She's cool with
Chinese, Japanese.
We'll talk about Thai.
Yeah.
You know,
anything that's potentially spicy or weird. I'm not. I'm afraid of.
It's not weird.
It's not weird. It's weird to her.
It's weird to me.
It's just taste bud odd for her.
It's like I said, exotic. She's not.
Yeah.
She's not food adventurous like Kai and I are.
Yeah. So we were like, we should go to Spokes Ride.
Spokes Ride Table. Yeah.
Spokes Ride.
When she's not here.
Is that like a bicycle themed place?
Yeah.
Spokes Ride?
She's tumbling over her words because he's excited about Spokes Ride Table.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's when we go do our adventurous stuff is when we're not with Madame FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow
we're starting off at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And we will probably get up early for that one, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because we're all
best
rested.
to go to Animal Kingdom early and get it out of the way.
We're going to Animal Kingdom starting off in the morning, and then we're going to take a break in the middle of the day and go pick you up at the airport.
Yep, we're going to pick up FOMO forever and ride to Epcot.
Miss FOMO USA, yeah.
Hi,
Belle. That's Belle.
That's my cat.
And then we get to see Justin and Riley tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to meet up with Justin and Riley at Epcot after I pick up Madame FOMO from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're gonna have a little La Cava del Tequila throwdown.
yes,
right?
we are.
I'm excited about that.
With a little drinky drink going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next day, we get to see our friends Jen and Mark from Fun and Fancy Free Floridians.
Yeah. What about
Before-
Marissa? Is she
Marissa,
gonna-
I'm going to need to message Marissa to see what if she's still good to go. Hey, Fun Fiero, how you doing?
Yeah, I like the safari ride in the morning too. It's like the best time to go.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's very cool.
But
Yeah, because they get hot in the middle of the day and they just want to sleep. Either that or when it's raining is the best time.
Oh
to
yeah,
do
when it's
the safari.
raining, we're really active when it's raining. It's cool.
Yeah.
But that same day we're meeting up with Marissa Potts in question and
Jen and Mark.
Jen and
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
We were going to the Halloween party afterwards, the
Yeah.
Boo Bash.
Going to the Boo Bash.
Yeah, and I'm gonna warn you, Jen, that we are gonna be dressed up for the Boo Bash when we see you guys.
We are going to be in costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to the first night of the Boo Bash, so that's gonna be a little exciting.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I haven't really read up a whole lot about what's gonna be going on for the Boo Bash, but we are gonna be doing a live stream from the Boo Bash.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
Oh, I didn't know.
We're doing a live stream from the Boo Bash because Kiya may be off doing whatever she wants to do while
Probably.
we're doing what we're doing.
Don't expect me.
Yeah, so yeah, we wanted to walk around, show you guys the Boo Bash. We're gonna film it too because it is the first one of the season. So, but we'll be doing a live stream probably starting around 9:30ish.
Yeah, because that's when it starts.
Yeah, 9:30 Florida time. Trick or treating and just showing you what the atmosphere is like.
Yeah,
if
and they're
there's-
going to have like special characters, I'm pretty sure, because Jack and Sally will be there. And
Oh, I want to meet Sally.
Oh,
Sally.
Anyway, it's that second time you put deadly nightshade in my soup.
Third time. Yeah.
So anyway, that's our Tuesday plan. Yeah, that's our last full day.
And then Wednesday we fly home.
And then Wednesday we fly home. So it's
Well, Tuesday, yeah, we just have Magic Kingdom Day. That's all we have. We're
We
gonna
have
go.
Epcot at first. Wait,
No, we have Magic Kingdom all day.
Okay, I was thinking about Monday for a second.
No,
Tuesday we have
because Monday we have Epcot. No, we have Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and then we have the park reservation for Hollywood Studios on Wednesday, the day we fly
We'll
home.
see if we go to that.
But
see.
that's one of those things where, like, if I'm can make it, I'll make it. If I'm too tired, I won't.
yeah, last time we did that last time too. We skipped Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And I
So-
know to you Star Wars people, that's like a sin and whatever, but
Um,
Yeah, we're not huge Star Wars people, but we do like to go. We'd like to ride Runaway Railway and Tower of Terror.
yeah, and like Slinky Dog or something like, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Midway Mania is usually we usually end it with Runaway Railroad.
I know, but I was just listing the things that we like to go for.
Yeah, Tower of Terror, Midway Mania.
Rock and roller coaster with mom sometimes.
Ugh.
Not with you. You don't count.
I know it's like it bounces my head.
Do we want to give people a hint of our costumes, or should it be a surprise?
Surprise.
You can give them a hint. Mom.
We'll
wants
give
to
them a hint. Mom wants to give them a hint.
FOMO forever.
No. Do you guys want to? Okay. Do you guys in the chat want to know?
FOMO forever sounds like a
Do you want to
fireworks show.
know?
Well, they're in the chat now. They could get a little extra, like
Well, that's true because there's only 13 people in the chat, so
Right.
it's not like we're tearing up the world.
tearing up the world.
I'd be like, CNN, Bob and Kelly and Kiya are dressing.
Jen wants to know. Hi, Megan. How you doing? Jen wants to know.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Jen will see it. Jen
You
Maybe
will
she
see
won't-
it.
Maybe she won't recognize us.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Surprise with a hint. Okay, so we'll just go with the hint, and then you guys can guess.
Yeah, I thought that we were doing
It is a movie franchise.
Yes. Movie franchise.
Yeah.
So
That's
if y'all want to guess in the chat, we'll say warm or cold. How's
yes,
that? We'll
we
play
will.
the hot or cold game.
I like
Yes, we
that
will.
game.
and it is group, so we are
Costume.
tied together
Yeah, in some
So-
way.
in some way.
Not
Yeah.
like completely strung together, but in some way.
Mm-hmm. there is a common thread.
Yes.
Common thread.
That ties us together.
It's really satisfying.
No, you're
Cold, Liz.
Cold.
That's
Way
cold.
cold.
Kurt, very warm. Yes.
Yes. Warm.
Kurt's very warm.
Kurt's warm.
Quartz?
Yes. Quartz.
Kurt, sorry.
Quartz. Sorry, Kurt.
You and Kiya are both having trouble with your words today.
Right. Well, it's only coffee.
Yeah. Jen, you're also cold.
If I had liquor, I would be talking much better.
Hey, what time does Barcelona Lounge and Dahlia Lounge open? Is it 5? 4?
4.
Have you guys ever been to, you guys in the chat, have you ever been to Dahlia Lounge? It is so pretty up there.
Yeah, we were going to go up there and try and do this live stream from there, but it's closed. They have the door shut.
Oh, okay.
All you can get to is the elevators.
You just get to the elevators and you have to come back down because the doors are shut.
But
Tiffany also cold. So Kurt King Daddy is the warmest
Yes.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen and Mark, you're cold. And so is Tiffany.
Yeah. And so, yeah. Sorry.
So run with King Daddy.
Yeah, go
Okay.
along with that, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, they have back to Barcelona. No, back to I always get Barcelona Lounge and Dahlia Lounge mixed up. So Barcelona is no longer doing cocktails, right?
That we know of. I don't know. We'll have to go down
Last time I was there, it was just like coffee in the morning from like 7 to 11. And Dahlia is up on the top floor. They have the best grand, what you call it? Grand gin and tonic ever.
Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow will be in your.
Wow. Jen, you're like warm.
Yes. Warm. So James says.
And Kurt, you are no.
I agree with you, James. Tiffin's is one of our very favorite restaurants, and Nomad Lounge is one of our very favorite lounges.
We are definitely hitting Nomad's Lounge.
Nomad
We were going to be
Lounge.
like, we're going to be there for sure.
Love Nomad Lounge. The trick is to get there right at 11.
Yeah.
And get if you can get there at 11. Tiffany
is warm.
Warm, yes.
Yes. So anyway, yes, Kai and I will be hitting Nomad Lounge tomorrow.
Yes.
And who knows? If I feel froggy, we might just do a surprise live from there.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Froggy.
Yeah, because we can actually sit outside at Nomad Lounge and it's comfortable out there.
You can, yeah.
Because I don't want to do a live stream with mask on. Sorry, but
that's true. That's why you guys. Luckily, you had your room ready.
Yeah.
Today, because because you guys were looking for a spot to do the live in a common area, but you would have had to have your mask on.
Right.
Inside the hotel,
we could have sat outside
and sweat.
But it's like hotter than Jesus out there. And Jesus is really hot.
He's kind of hot. He can really rock the sandals and the man dress. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just funny. Okay.
You have to tell your everyday Jesus car wash joke.
Oh no! Seriously? Okay.
It's funny. So Bob and I, we joke around a lot about everything. And Bob said one day he was going to invent this comic strip called Everyday Jesus. Jesus is like a normal dude,
normal person
normal
on hanging out on the planet like everybody else.
Right.
It's like, so here's Everyday Jesus. He's like,
bye, Belle.
Got his minivan and he's like washing it, and you see him out there washing his car, his minivan, and it starts to rain, and he goes, "Dad, please."
I just think that's so funny.
It's like, what the heck, man?
I'm washing my car here.
And of course he has to have a minivan. It's like, it just wouldn't be cool. You can't see everyday Jesus running around.
Well, so you can like cart all the apostles around, right?
Well, yeah, totally. They got to hang with his buds, and stuff. And you see everyday Jesus. He's like, where's his job? He's working at a Birkenstocks, And
Birkenstock store.
Yeah, and you got that little what would Jesus do? This is like, what would Jesus wear?
Yeah, Birkenstocks.
This is Birkenstocks.
So do you guys in the chat have any questions for us? Anything specific that you want to see from the Halloween Boo Bash that we can, kind of show you anything you're curious about, anything you want us to film specifically. I think it's going to be kind of a combination between like an after hours party and a Halloween party. Because aren't they still going to have like bottled sodas and
they're supposed to have the snacks, the
kind of included
bars, premium bars and the popcorn and stuff.
That's always how it's been with the Halloween party.
Not with the Halloween party.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Oh. No, that was with the after hours parties.
Oh, okay. Everything just
the only thing that the Halloween party had was trick or treating. Everything
just kind of strings together.
Yeah. Yeah. So they are going to have trick or treating as far as I know, right?
Yes.
And then like the bottled sodas and popcorn snacks included.
And small snacks like ice cream bars and stuff.
But I think I wonder if they're still going to have special like Halloween treats.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Thank you, Wayne. You're pretty amazing too. I don't know if you've seen, Wayne's been making keychains and Mickey pins and magnets and stuff out of resin. He's taken a lot of time to make those, and they're channel themed, which is super cool. Wait, what is that?
James, you're a hoot. Dude, if St. Peter's going to keep me out for Jesus jokes, then, I don't want to be there.
I'd like to think that they have a sense of humor up there.
Well, God did create the sense of humor.
Yeah.
Hello.
So Jen and Mark want to see the merch.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in the merch too.
Yeah. So anyway, I was because we always do a little channel shout out in our live stream. So I'm going to shout out our friend Wayne today from VWDW Challenge. He's got 2 great kids, amazing family guy. He does a lot of stuff for the community. So if you don't know Wayne over at VWDW Challenge, please give him a little hello, visit over there.
Across the pond.
Yeah, he's in England. So yeah, please go check out our friend Wayne over there. Pass holder exclusives. I think I don't know.
We're gonna have. I think it's hard. It's the first one. So nobody really knows what's going on yet, and so we're gonna give you the scoop.
Because I haven't even seen anything from AJ Disney Food Blog. Posting anything about special snacks or anything. So it's gonna be like an experiment.
Well, AJ hasn't been there yet.
No, but she usually gets like sneak peeks of stuff.
Yeah, she usually gets some info that we don't. Where she's privy to info that we're not.
Yeah, I know. She's like
privy to, but
she's like on the Disney.
But seriously, it's like we haven't. There's not a whole lot of buzz about it.
No.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like. We're gonna find out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go way back to when Tiffany asked if we were able to get a preview for Remy's Ratatouille adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Kiya and my son Dre and I are going to be down there in September. Unfortunately, I was just able to get Kiya and I because my son is not a pass holder. And it seems like they're being super strict on you have to show your annual pass, you have to show an ID.
Or your DVC membership card.
Or your DVC membership card. Those were like the rules that I got.
Yeah.
So yes, we were able to get a preview time for Remy's Ratatouille in late September, which is
what day is that on anyway?
It is
September 20.
Is this 27th or 26th?
26th, 27th, something like that.
Like 4 to 6 p.m. That's the window.
Yeah, we were able to pick a hour time slot window. So that's the one that we were able to.
So poor Dre's just gonna have to drink his sorrows while we do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I said.
26. Oh, that's a Sunday and Monday.
Yeah. Bob's like, my wheels are spinning.
Well, you did get one for me too, didn't you?
I did, yeah, because it didn't ask who I wanted to have in my party. It's just everyone who has an annual pass in your like friends and family group. September 8th. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
So all 3 of us got it.
I might just have to fly in for that.
Wayne, I agree with you. I saw some of those prices for the fast passes at Disneyland Paris. Woo! Ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Like 15 euros a person to ride Peter Pan. Like
that's insane.
That's crazy. Okay, Tiffany, you got a DVC for September 5th and include. Okay, that's cool. So,
I think it just automatically does that.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, we didn't even. It's funny because a lot of people were getting email invites for those previews, and I didn't get any kind of email invite. I had to like search out the link.
Yeah, we did. I got
Did
an
we?
email invite for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't get a DVC one. I got
Oh, you got a pass holder one?
Not a DVC though.
Yeah, that's weird.
I
mean-
got an invite too.
Bye, Liz. Have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah.
So both of us got an invite. You're just not cool enough for one.
You got the invite because you wouldn't have known about it. You told me.
No, I saw it
on.
on some kind of.
Well, you don't check your email as often as I do.
I check my email 2 or 3 times a day.
She's not because she
Yes, I
doesn't. She doesn't clear them out, so they're like all jumbled together.
No,
and it's
you
like
check them at like noon.
and then you get like you
that's it.
skip a letter here, skip a letter there because you don't know what's new and what's not.
You don't clear it out. You just keep it.
I didn't get an email. I'm telling you that.
I got one.
Probably did.
I got
So-
one. Kaya got one.
I got one.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like for the pass holder preview one, it specifically said everyone in your group has to have an annual pass.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're doing the pass holder preview. So I thought that was interesting because it said it specifically said if you want to bring a guest, they have to have a annual pass no matter what level it is and be in your friends and family group. So DVC, you have to have a reservation on points too.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why we didn't get an email. 'cause
Maybe that's why.
probably why you got the invite was because you have a reservation for those days.
I didn't get an invite.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
It's probably why we got it is because you have a reservation on
I
the.
do.
But it's not on points, is it?
No, that's why it's.
No, we're running points.
DVC.
We're actually running points.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Because you're going to be at Old Key West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know. Maybe Disney just forgot
Maybe
about
they
you.
just don't love you, FOMO.
They just,
Maybe they don't. Maybe they just want to drive me crazy.
Maybe they just
Oh.
figured you're so FOMO, you would research it yourself. They don't need to babysit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
get me and Kaya.
I got left hanging.
By the way, Wayne, thank you so much for James, thank you so much for posting Wayne's link to his channel up there.
Yeah, James, you are the
You're
bomb.
the bomb, diggity bomb.
For shizzle dizzle.
All right. Well, we're getting close to an hour.
Yeah, anything you want to talk about now?
Um,
Hope we didn't bore you too bad with our little.
No, I know. It's like, welcome to phone conversation with Bob and Kelly. I hope you guys weren't too terribly
And
bored.
Kaya.
Well, somebody gets butt hurt sometimes, and it's
Yeah.
just ridiculous. I don't understand.
I had some other stuff I was going to talk about if we ran out of stuff to talk about, which we rarely run out of stuff to talk about, but I'll save it for another time.
Well,
Yeah, we
you
can save
had
it
to
for
get us
next
off
week.
on bathrooms and everyday
Yeah.
business, so.
Hi, Paul and Jenna. How are you? We were just wrapping up. We were just talking about Bob and Kaya's trip down to Florida and what our plans are coming up. I'm flying down tomorrow to join them for a couple of days.
I have the hiccups now.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Mom.
Mhm.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
It's all your fault.
Did it in spirit.
So anyway,
So I'll give everybody like a couple extra minutes if they have any other questions
We're
for
gonna
us
get to 'em.
in the chat. So we'll give you a couple minutes before we do that.
like
Yeah.
sayonara.
Yeah. It's Paul and Jenna, it's going to be a really quick trip. So can we take a maybe hopefully next time on that one? We have a super packed schedule, unfortunately, this trip.
Yeah, we're only going to be here for just a short time. Just
Yeah.
just two full days. That's it. But
Yeah.
Very
I'm
quick.
part of our day tomorrow is going to be going back to the airport to get Kelly. So
Mhm.
Yeah. So thank you so much. But can we next time, please? That would be awesome.
yeah, don't worry, we got plenty of trips coming.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot.
Yeah, we'll be
We
here.
have a lot of trips.
Kelly will be here in September. I may come down for the preview. I don't know. And then we got November and December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be back. We'll be back a lot. Justin, thank you for being
Yeah.
here. We'll see you soon.
Yeah,
Looking
Can't
forward
wait.
to it. Yeah.
we'll not wait.
So yeah, I guess we'll say goodbye, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing. It's like 59 minutes and 29 seconds. We can just wrap this critter up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for being here today, spending some time with us. We appreciate every single minute that you spend hanging out with us.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well,
Yeah.
live from Walt Disney World Resort, Grandpa.
Yeah, and if you can, please join us. Yeah.
Bob and Kiya.
If I can get Bob to be quiet for a minute, I'm going to tell you.
What?
Please join us for the live stream on Tuesday.
Tuesday night, 9:30
for the Boo Bash.
9:30 Eastern.
Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
And we'll see you Tuesday, Jen and Mark.
Yep.
Yes.
So live stream 9:30 Eastern. Boo Bash. Be there or be square.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Thank you, James, for being such an awesome mod for us. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We love you guys.
Wayne.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you soon.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.